morning, loves. How are you guys doing today? This is my second week back filming, so I'm like really excited. I'm still super energized. I am still at my mom's house. I do not go home until Friday to be with my hubby. I miss him so much. Time is going by super slow this week. I'm really checked out of school and class yesterday. I put my head down because I am so over it. And I never put my head down in class, but yeah, time is moving slow. I think it's because I'm so excited. I feel like a kid and Christmas is coming up, so I'm super excited. But as I stated in my last video, you guys, I was going to see my cousin Kevin Hart. For those of you who don't know, my maiden name is Hart, and yes, Kevin Hart is my cousin. So of course I had to go and support my family. I swear, if y'all report me because y'all think I'm telling the truth, let me have my dreams. Let me have my dreams. I've been a crazy fan of Kevin Hart for so long. I've never gotten to see him in person, and my parents surprised me for my birthday with tickets to see Kevin Hart. And let me tell you, my dad made sure we had a good seat. Oh my I wish I could have filmed, but for those of you who don't know, Kevin Hart kind of did this new thing on his tour where he took everyone's phone, basically. They lock your phone in this little like lock bucket thing, and you cannot use it once you're inside. So of course I didn't get to film anything, but I did decide that I was going to do a little review of how the whole experience went with his tour and him finally doing a live show. After so many years, he hasn't done one in a while, so I thought that was pretty cool to get to experience that. Okay, that was weird. My camera kind of just like makeshifted or something like that. But okay, first thing I want to talk about is like how smooth everything went. Everything went extremely smooth. From the time we got there, the show was starting at 8. We got there for about 6:30, I would say, and they hadn't started letting anybody in yet. But once 6:30 hit, the line started moving and we were going through. They checked you, they wand you to make sure you don't have anything crazy. They took your phone. They took our phones outside. That is one thing they did. They took our phones before we even walked through the arena. They do let you know that if you absolutely have to use your phone, there is a location. There's 2 locations that I knew of that you could use your phone, but it's definitely not to just, I don't think it's necessarily like what they were trying to say was like if you want to go be on your phone, just like play on it. Like they'll ask you, like I had to go in there for a second because I forgot to tell my husband that we had got there, and I just wanted to let him know that we got there safely. And she asked me what I was doing, and basically, and once you go in, when you come back out, they have to wand you again. And it was kind of like, I mean, y'all are watching me the whole time. I'm not really sure. I didn't understand that, but you know, safety, whatever it is. But yeah, it was super smooth. And like we were in an arena. We went to Birmingham, Alabama, to the Legacy Arena. So obviously in different states. It's at different locations, but there was plenty of food, there's plenty of drinks, and there was lots of free stuff, you guys. We got so much free stuff. Actually, pause right quick. I'm gonna pull some of that free stuff out and show you guys some of the things we got. Okay, for a second there, I thought I wasn't gonna find anything. However, I did. Okay, so I have everything packed up, so I had to go looking for it. But okay, so one of the first things we got were these socks. We were outside. Like, there's a little backstory on these socks. Quick story. We were outside, and one of the security people was like, give me some socks. They free. Give me some socks. I guess like the workers aren't allowed to get socks. And I'm like, I don't want any socks. I don't want any. I didn't know they were free at the time. I'm like, I don't want to buy socks. I'm here to see my cousin. But they were free, and once we got them, she left us alone. So I'm wondering if like she just did that just to make sure the merchandise was getting out there. And once you get merchandise, you like enter into this contest to basically fly to LA and work out with Kevin Hart and his trainer for a day. I obviously signed up because like that's what they want you to do, and I would definitely go, but yeah, I don't know what type of working out they would be having me do if I did win, and I just don't know how I feel about that. So we'd just be going to see my cousin. But anyways, we also got these wristbands. Okay, this is a little disclaimer, and I don't know if I should be saying this or not, but when we went inside after we got the socks outside, they told us outside that there was going to be some more free stuff inside. But when we got inside and we seen the first person with more free stuff, and they seen us holding our socks, they were like, oh, if you already got merchandise, you can't get anything else. And I was like, Well, that's stupid, because why did they say that outside? So yeah, we put our socks in our shirts and we kept getting free stuff. Okay, look, I'm just letting you know, food for thought. Just think about that if you are gonna go. But we also got these wristbands, and they're a lot of the stuff is like Fabletic stuff. If you don't know that, Kevin Hart is like, you know how he's into Fabletic and like partners or something like that. And then so we also got a fanny pack, and it also again has the Fabletic sign on it right there. Super cute. And I've always wanted a fanny pack, so I feel like this is really go cute on my waist, and you guys can't even see that, so I don't know why I just showed you. But also inside of the fanny pack is a t-shirt, another t-shirt other than the one that I actually already have on. This one is a v-neck, and I don't know if I can show you guys this. Oh, I guess I can. But that's what it says on the shirt. So that's what it says on the shirt. So those are the things that I got for free from the show. The shirt I have on right now was not free. It was $55, and it's a souvenir. It has Kevin Hart's face on the back, so of course I got it. But okay, moving forward, going into the arena, we walked around for a little bit, but now that we're headed into the arena, again, everything went smoothly. Once you go into the arena, they just ask you to show this little thing that has your ticket number or your ticket seats on it, and they'll direct you into that direction. 2 rows behind us. Disclaimer: if you are gonna go out, especially to an event like this one, please think about how much you've been drinking. I don't know if you're gonna pregame, but please think about that. We knew off the rip with this woman 2 rows behind us that she was so drunk. She was so loud, and it was obvious that she was drunk. But we're like, okay, by the time the show starts, and I'm pretty sure we walked in around 7 to the arena, like by the time the show starts, she would have calmed down. No. Y'all, the show started right on time at that. So everyone's excited. The opening acts are coming out, and this lady is so loud. She's not even talking about the show. She's talking about nonsense, and everyone around us can hear it. This man behind us and his wife were so angry. They went off. They were so angry. They ended up calling security on this lady. I mean, it was bad. I don't think I would have said anything. Granted, I was 2 rows ahead of her, and they were like, she was sitting like right behind this couple. So granted, I completely understand, but she was definitely loud. So kudos to them, and thanks to them for calling security, because it was just way too much. She also ended up having a phone on her, and they ended up seeing her phone because it lit up. We're in the dark and it lit up, so they ended up seeing that. So it was just a hotmess.com. But yeah, so disclaimer, yeah, that was definitely an experience. Like, I've never seen something like that. Especially, I was so shocked when they turned around and started yelling at them. I was like, oh my goodness. Like trying to hear, because I'm trying to be nosy, but trying to look forward because I don't want to miss anything. It was definitely super funny, super funny, super funny. But anyways, getting past the belligerent, we were now like watching the show. And so they had 3 opening acts. They were called the Plastic Cup Boys. I'm not really sure if it's the same opening act at every single show, but we did have the Plastic Cup Boys, and they were super, super funny. I know like at most opening acts, like it might not even be like all that good, but it was so funny. They were so funny. One of the guys, he was definitely coming for how we are just, yeah, how we just can't be wrong. And I just thought it was all the women in the audience were dying. You just had to be there. But moving on to when my cousin finally came out. Y'all, my cousin is short in real life, and I think he should embrace that. Like, I've heard people say that he is 5'6", 5'7". He's not. He's not. He is so short, but it is so funny how short he is in real life. But I am so happy. Like, I love every minute of it because I just think he's so funny. It does not matter how tall he is. But that was like my first time ever seeing him in person. Like, actually seeing his like legit height, which kind of like, wow. He was so funny, you guys. He makes his shows personable. There were people of all colors and all ethnicities, all races in there. Like, this is not only black people, this is not only white people, like this is not only Hispanic, like so many different types of people were in there because he makes his shows so personable, and he wants you to be there with him in his jokes. And so I'm not gonna spoil any of the jokes because I don't think that would be any fair to people who haven't watched it, or to him, because obviously you have, like, I want you guys to have the full experience. But I just don't think you guys understand. Like, I was so excited. Like, when he came out, I was up, I was screaming. It was just amazing how in tune he was with us, and like feeling like you've known Kevin, like like, oh my god, just come by search name. Oh my goodness. But it was so exciting to be a part of that. I definitely, if you have not, his tour ends, I think, mid-December. I definitely recommend you buying a ticket and going to see it. I know it's going to be on television, but there was just something about sitting in that show live, watching it happen, that was so different from watching it on TV. It was just so funny. You guys, I spit my water out. I tried to drink my water like when I thought he wasn't gonna say something funny, and he said something funny, and I like projectile spit. I spit it out to the floor, obviously, because I don't want to spit on the people in front of me, but I had no control over that water coming out of my mouth. It was so funny. So yeah, that was just a couple of things about his live show that if you were thinking about going and you didn't know if you should go for sure, you definitely should. You definitely should go just to experience it. It was so funny. I'm so glad he did another live show. I'm so ready for it to come on TV because I'm going to watch it again and again and again. But like I said, if you haven't gone, I'll say it again, you need to go and check out Kevin Hart's Reality Check tour. I'm pretty sure he's in Florida right now, but I know he's headed to California and he's coming to Canada. So yeah, that was a quick little video. I will be uploading my Christmas shopping video on Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys in my next video.